What? Hey guys, what the hell have my intros turned into? Anyway, today I'm going to be telling you guys a story of when I was in a house, home alone, with a stranger. It sounds pretty weird. I mean, it was pretty weird. So, let's start off when, I was just walking home from school. I was just expecting to go home, just chill. And, so I approached the building. I opened the door. I knocked on the door because it's usually like one of the people that lives in there, either my brother, who I was living with at the time, and my mum or my dad. But no, they weren't in, and I was greeted by an old man in his 65s, I think. He looked about 65 to me, and when he opened the door, he wasn't wearing a top, and I was like, what the hell? And then I realised he was a builder, so I was like, I kind of laid it off because he was doing work. But still, when that creeped the shit out of me when I opened the door, because all I saw was some old man without a top, so I was just like, what the flip is going on here? What the hell? This is not nice. But yeah, it wasn't as weird as it actually initially sounded. So I just sat in the living room like eating sweets, like silent. I just didn't really know what to do in this situation, and I was just kind of stuck there. And about half an hour passes by, and I just kind of sit there in awkward silence, trying to not, talk to this guy again because it will just be really awkward. And then he invites his friend around to my house. Well, it wasn't my house, but still, like, he invites his friend round to where I live. Like, I don't even know who this guy is, and he's inviting his mates round. Like, are you joking? So he just calls up his friend, like, hey man, do you want to just come around this like random guy's house? Yeah, cool, yeah. And literally, he just comes around. His friend just knocks on the door and he lets him in. And then these guys just start like chilling in the kitchen, like just sitting on the stools. And then I just checked it out. I was like, what the fadoodle is going on here? These two like fucking granddads are just sitting in my kitchen when I'm alone with these two, like, I don't even know, like builders and shit with his friend. And this was just so weird for me. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't even know what these guys were doing. And, it turns out, like, they're kind of known, and it wasn't anything dodgy, but still. So, a few minutes pass by, and then I see them opening the fridge and legit just getting out, like, tea, food, just helping themselves to our house, and I'm just like, okay, now this is getting a little bit annoying now. I'm getting a bit pissed off, especially because I'm kind of like, when it comes to food, if someone's touched it, I'm kind of fussy about it. I don't know. It's kind of annoying when it comes to like sharing a bag of crisps, but still, yeah. So they started like helping themselves to the food in the fridge, and that's kind of piss take. I'm not gonna lie. So I just kind of had to sit there because I don't want to say anything and piss off these two like 65-year-olds. So a few hours ended up passing by, and I literally just had to sit in the living room next to the kitchen with these two old men just chatting about random crap, and I just had to listen to it and like watch them eating the food and crap like that. Oh my god, it was so bad. But eventually my mum came home, kind of pissed off about it because they kind of helped themselves to the fridge and shit. But yeah, that was a weird flipping experience. It was so awkward as well. So yeah, when my mum came home, they just left. They just cleared off. Like, no words exchanged between my mum and them. Like, they just left. They knew what they had done. So yeah, that was the creepy, weird, like, just awkward story of when I was home alone with complete strangers. And if you guys enjoyed the video, just drop me a small loan of 1 million likes, and I'll be very happy. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. See you guys.